Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for being on my latest Let's Play video. This time we're enjoying checking out for the first time a Android gaming app. It's an RPG called Man or Vampire. It's an editor's choice on Google Play and it's an interesting setup. I have to tell you, I did it a bit, I played it a bit before I started recording, but I'm playing the tutorial level once again for you, so we'll check it out together. Before we get into that, I want to give a huge shout out to a really cool new channel on YouTube you should check out right now. Links are in the description below and click on them to check out Real and Tried in Life. It's a narrated Reddit curated content you can check out in video forms, which is really cool because hey, Reddit it's the front page of the internet. So you have your excellent content there from all over the place, from different people, different means of creating stories about pretty much everything. And this channel will provide you the very best in the very best form. So do check it out, especially the video I linked directly, it's the latest at this point, which is about development of social skills through a checklist. It's a story from a Reddit user presented, like every other video on this channel, in a really cool, easy and engaging manner that allows you to listen to actual story without reading it and doing something else, which is always super cool. That will provide you with a way to literally enjoy the best of Reddit as a form of podcast, which is awesome. So, Real and Tried in Life, a big shout out to that channel. Click on the link in the description below and it will take you right there. Now, let's check Man or Vampire. Chapter 1, Welcome to Heavens. So, this is my character. I have to say, the game is super text-based rich, super rich in text. And it provides kind of a JRPG feel. As you can see, the characters are really huge bosomed and they provide that overall anime or Japanese gaming style. And the same goes for the story, where your character is kind of in the afterlife. I'm not so sure about it. There's too much of a story really at the very beginning, and that's kind of a weird thing for otherwise pretty developed and interesting game to do. But I'm guessing that the audience that enjoys this kind of setup also enjoys reading things like, ah, is that right? Then it must be true that I died. Wow, what a brilliant line. Well, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Everybody dies. You might not remember your past life very clearly. So you see, this goes on and on and on. I'm sorry to say, it reads like somebody wrote fan fiction in high school, and they're really talented. But the game doesn't drop it even later on. So set in for a lot of reading and tapping before you get to that actual sweet action. And another tapping session, a lot of tapping, a lot of backstory that we kind of really don't need at this point, but we're still served it with zest, as the saying would go. Would be money, yeah. So you have also your emoticons, kind of reactions of the character. I'm also not sure what does that do or what's the purpose of that, but it's in the game. So as you can see, I'm talking for like 2 minutes straight. They're just going at it, and yeah, the developers were all about adding a lot of text. Okay, let's tap to begin the adventure. Chapter 1, Heavenly Cave. That's one heavenly cave. If I had $1 for every time I heard that. Okay, finally. This is the game. So as you can see, it looks really cool. It's a low poly environment where you have your character. He moves in a kind of a grid fashion, and it's a nice setup. Um, you have your objective of getting some kind of a flower for some reason or whatnot. No one cares. And okay, someone cares, but at this point, the tutorial is really slow and too cumbersome. And this is the second part. So again, a lot more talking. And monsters. Now let's check out the action or the combat. Weapons, yeah, you got weapons. And let's get to the crystal. where I got my gun. It's an extremely expensive and good. Yeah, somebody wrote this. There should have been a editing pass here. And this is my inventory. You can equip your gun. As you can see, in the inventory looks really cool. The only thing I have kind of a problem with is that the inventory and the UI is super tiny. As you can see, it's only pixels. This 0 is probably like 5 pixels or something like that. But let's see the combat. Heavenly Cave 3, and let's go. I have my evil chest here, and I'm going to engage it. And the combat is turn-based. So as you can see, I have my heal points and my attack points, from where I automatically engage the enemies. That's an interesting idea for like a grid-based combat system. And as you can see right here, I can't either attack or move, but I'm attacked now, and I'm going to move over here to get a bit more heal points, but now I'm going to attack, and again I'm going to attack. That's an interesting way of resolving the combat problem for mobile games in particular. So I'm guessing that when things get even more intense in combat, it really makes a lot of sense. So this is going to be the boss monster, and we're going to attack it together, me and my friendly Angel. Angel, the last dinosaur. I'm not sure why I thought of that, but it was never the last dinosaur. Now, here comes the boss. Alrighty, let's attack. So I have my her her character, and I'm going to move and attack with this one. And let's see her attack. She's a melee fighter. And yeah, that was basically it. This is the thing, I think, where the man or vampire is going to really shine through, because you can create and lead your team of heroes, your party, and that looks like an awesome option. I'm not going to go through the rest of the tutorial, it has a lot of it going on after this, so I'm going to just say that the graphics and the mechanics are cool. Man or Vampire, check it out on Google Play, links are in the description below. But the tutorial is a complete disaster. Not sure why they did it like this, but it's really a missed opportunity to have something a lot more streamlined, a lot more sensible, and a lot more impacting, because a lot of people are gonna drop the game right here thanks to all of that senseless text. Of course, don't forget to check out Real and Tried in Life YouTube channel that brings you the best of Reddit in narrated form. Links are in the description below, as well as there are end screen annotations. So check out the channel if you like it, subscribe it. Until my next video, thank you so much for watching. If you stuck through the end, please subscribe to my channel as well. And I'll see you on my next video. Until then, bye bye.